How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Two Penny Games Piggy Bank.
Piggy Bank.
Your favorite casual gaming podcast with my casual gaming buds. My name is Phil. I'm your host for this show, and I recognize that my voice might sound bad, but I feel great. I feel fine. Of course, I'm not here by myself. I'm here with Mr. Connor Elliott.
I was gonna try. I broke immediately. I was gonna try and be enthusiastic, but with a straight face. But I need to practice that. I can't do it. I can't help. Hi.
Can you hit it back to me real quick?
Yeah.
That's Connor Elliott.
Yeah. In a nutshell.
In a nutshell. If you're just tuning in now, that is Connor Elliott.
If you're just joining us.
And then that other voice is my good friend Tavin Bothel.
Hey, what's poppin', players? Welcome back.
We all doing okay today? Here on this lovely Monday afternoon, Central Time.
I'm doing fine.
No, not really. I will let you guys know at
Okay.
some point during this or our review of Metal Gear Solid 4, which by the time this came out, the review's already here.
Right.
So go watch that.
By the time this podcast comes out on Saturday, at 8 a.m. Central Time on youtube.com/@TwoPennyGames.
Yes. And the review would have come out on Tuesday on the Two Penny Games cast at the end of the Two Penny Games cast. But that's
ideally Monday night, but it doesn't matter.
Also,
Watch the Games cast, that too.
But I'm not doing so good because I'm going to run to the bathroom at some point. I know I will. And I'll be like, Tavin, can you please pause it?
You already did your bathroom joint.
This is not a thing I want to happen.
His name
you
is.
got some
Something might happen.
There's
Something
some liquid.
brewing.
There's some liquid happening.
Maybe not. No, just stomach bad.
A poison swamp is brewing inside him.
Connor Akiba over here.
Yes.
Connor Akiba.
Johnny,
The fucking weird chimes are gonna play in your head while you.
Do you need a oil drum to hide in real quick?
I got a restroom. I'll be good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice little hints of Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots.
We played it.
We did play it for the month of May for our Two Penny Game Club, the monthly video game podcast where we review a game that we've been playing in the background of each month. You rank them against each other at the end of the month or the beginning of the next month. So yeah, right after we record this episode of the Piggy Bank, over here live on twitch.tv/2pennygames, we will dive into our review of Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. See how we all felt about it.
Guns of the Patriots is all fine. Whatever. You're a fan. You know at least about King of the Hill, right, Phil?
Oh yeah, it came back.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
Yeah. Crazy news for all you King of the Hill fans.
Bobby Hill is like an adult now. It's crazy.
Oh, the show. Okay,
show,
all right, I'm up.
King of the Hill.
I'm up. All right, yeah.
Jonathan Joss, the
The
Native American actor,
Yeah.
who did John Redcorn,
Yeah.
died today.
Nuh-uh.
You know how he died? He got fucking shot.
What?
By a neighbor, with an argument with a neighbor. He lived in Texas, 59 years old.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I saw that a little bit before we came on, and I had to do a double take.
That means like I assume, is it a Hulu thing?
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
Okay. We'll probably see like some kind of like in memoriam thing. Like
He recorded his lines.
Ideally. Well, I mean, but it'll be like either at the end or in the beginning.
In memory of.
It'll be like in loving memory of the voice actor for
Jonathan Joss.
Jonathan Joss.
Yeah. Really sad. Yeah, I know. It's tragic. So,
Anything else, or is he just the voice of John Redcorn?
he was on Parks and Rec. He was a memorable character there.
Really?
And he's in The Ballad of Buster Scruggs for like a moment. No, he's in True Grit for like a scene.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is like a major character in Parks and Rec, or at least like one of the more major side characters.
Yes.
I don't know. You were watching Parks and Rec for like a little bit a few years ago.
I've seen some episodes.
Did you ever get to the Harvest Festival episode?
Maybe.
Where essentially they're like super superstitious, and the people of Pawnee believe that the former natives of Pawnee have put a curse on the land of the Harvest Festival, and so he plays the chief, Jonathan Joss, of like that native area, and he does like a whole bunch of like fake native mumbo jumbo and just like speaks in the Native American language and says, "This doesn't mean anything. Wooby woo. Wooby wooby woo." Like this means absolutely nothing in the subtitles. It says that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, got you. Okay,
Yeah.
that's funny. Maybe Maybe I've seen that episode. I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, it's like that's whenever like Little Sebastian becomes a thing, and
Couldn't tell you.
Little Sebastian.
Not
So
enough
mini
of a
horse.
fan.
No, not big enough of a fan. I know that show's much better than The Office.
I love Parks and Rec.
Much
I
better.
agree. It is better than
Most are.
Like The Sopranos.
Sure,
Never
that's
seen
a different genre,
Very
but
good.
you know.
Oh, it is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It is so goddamn funny.
On just one more little quick TV note,
Yeah.
me and my wife are watching this old Showtime show that's currently on Paramount Plus called The Big C, which is I forget the name of the actress, but it's essentially a like suburban mom who essentially gets diagnosed with melanoma stage 4, and she just doesn't tell any of her family. And so she's like trying to kind of turn her life around.
Just starts throwing up every once in a while.
Well, not exactly. Because it's not like it hasn't really presented like symptom wise yet.
Okay.
At least from where I'm at in the show. And it's like a comedy show, like a kind of dark comedy.
Okay.
And it's actually pretty good.
Interesting.
It's got you watched The Bear, right?
Yeah.
You know the uncle character, the bigger like kind of dark-haired guy. I can show you a picture of him. He plays the husband.
Yeah. The Vinny,
Maybe.
maybe the dude who bankrolls them.
Yes.
Yeah.
He plays the husband.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Oliver Platt, this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Platt.
He's
Ah, yeah.
he's hilarious in The Bear.
He's very funny in The Big C as well.
Yeah.
The name of the actress I was thinking, Laura Linney.
Laura Linney.
Laura Linney, yeah. But yeah, it's a good show. Highly recommend if
Very nice.
if you ever are interested.
2010.
Oh, fucking Idris Elba is in a few episodes. It's crazy.
It was when he was getting pretty big. When did he get big? It
I'd say
probably
The
was in
Wire.
Britain. What?
The Wire,
Oh,
The
yeah.
Wire's the one that broke him for sure.
Yeah.
which I'm pretty sure is before the Big C.
Oh yeah. It's like 2000.
Because the
Oh,
Big C,
yeah. It's like
Big C
something,
was
right?
2010 to 2013.
Yeah. Okay.
When did the
Like
Wire's
2007,
I want to say 07.
2007, 2006.
The Wire was 2002. Began.
Fuck.
Oh
2002.
shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
Shortly after The Sopranos started, relatively shortly.
Well, all right. Boys, this of course is the Piggy Bank podcast where we come together every week and we talk about our weekend games, what we've been playing, what we look forward to playing mini games. So I guess I'll just kick it off. Have we been playing anything special besides Metal Gear Solid 4?
Death Stranding. a lot of Death Stranding.
A lot of messages in Discord chat
lot
about
of Death
Death
Stranding,
Stranding.
He's building fucking highways.
listen.
He's carrying packages. We
Yeah.
get it.
You know, the other night I delivered a pizza and a pack of champagne, and you had to hold the champagne in your hand, which holding it in your hand requires you to not be able to use zip lines or vehicles or any of that. So I had to walk the entire distance of. There's 3 maps in the game. The big one that you spend 90% of your time in. I had to walk that entire distance. Took me a whole 17 minutes. That was great.
How much time is that like in game? Like, is there is a faster in game clock or?
No, it runs. No, well, I mean, I don't know, like in the world of it, but that was a timed mission.
I was reaching for a 30 minutes or less, or it's free joke. Like, 'cause it's pizza.
Oh, got you. Well, the timer was like 50 minutes. It gave me like 50 minutes to complete.
Oh, okay.
To complete it, because like they have to like make room for people who have not like built out the roads and
Right.
Safe ways of travel or whatever. But like, so like especially like if you get to the other side of the map, like you should have built out some roads by then, or else you're just playing the game wrong, or maybe not wrong, but you're certainly not giving yourself any
I'm gonna
advantage.
say you're not doing yourself any favors.
Right.
A lot slower.
So like right now, what my goal is, there's different like delivery places that you go to, and like you like form relationships with these, like it's like small towns or like big cities. Everything's underground, so you don't see any of it. And so like you like
That's the excuse.
there's like a relationship system in the game. It's just like a growing like reputation that you have with them, and it's based off of a 5-star system. There's a trophy to get 5 stars with every location.
Yeah.
I found a new location last night, and I have no idea how to get that relationship started. Like I walked up to the terminal and nobody was there, and I was like, how do I How do I start talking to y'all? How do I get this ball rolling or anything like that?
Gotta
So
get to Googling.
yeah, my focus right now is getting 5-star relationships with everybody, and there's a set of trophies on hard mode, which I actually don't recommend as your default playing mode.
Mhm.
That's a post game thing to do, in my opinion, because it gets too hard. You're literally like so they have like power exoskeletons to like help you carry packages and give you more
Okay.
weight like that.
Kinda
In my
like-
entire like 50-hour playthrough, I think I had to replace that like maybe 3 times.
Kind of like Fallout power armor or something.
Yeah, way lighter though.
Oh,
like
okay.
way, yeah. Since I've been playing on hard mode, I've had to do it like 9 times,
Mm.
which like still I think I've put like 30 hours into hard mode or something like that. And so still, a large amount of time, but like exponentially more. And then that goes with like all equipment. So like my smaller, like you have like cargo repair spray that you just like spray on your cargo and it like repairs the time fall damage. Those are breaking left and right. And I'm like, before I even use them, I'm like, oh shit, fuck.
How funny would it be if he like missed the opportunity to start a relationship with this last thing and he just has to start an entirely like new save in order to do it?
That'd be it. I'd be done.
On one hand, I would like that to happen as punishment for him constantly going back to the game when he criticizes us
Right.
for replaying games. This guy. But at the same time, that'll
literally
just give
not
him
what
a greater.
never have those
excuse.
words left my mouth.
You don't really criticize me for doing it. It's more so Connor.
It's not even, but he doesn't replay games. He just goes and plays some random bullshit game from 2006
There
that
he
wasn't
goes. See,
good
there
when
he
it launched.
goes. Look at them. Look at him. Always some other different aspect to what I do versus what you
Versus
do.
when you should be playing other things. The only thing I should be playing right now is I should be finishing Expedition, but I'm not. And I should have started Doom: The Dark Ages by now, and I just haven't. I
still haven't
should have
done
done
that
that
either.
by now, but I just haven't. I will though. To finish up Death Stranding, yeah, the last like trophies I need is you need to get S ranks on like extra hard missions that are only available in hard mode, and you have to do it 10 times. No, you have to do it 20 times per mission category.
Mhm.
And I have no idea how many mission categories there are. I'm just delivering to like get my 5 stars and just setting every mission to hard.
Gotcha. This last week of free time that I've had have been either dedicated to wife time or Metal Gear Solid 4. So, you been playing anything special or?
I have been. Elden Ring Night Rain. More
Oh,
specifically, yes. I finally beat the first boss.
Oh, the first Night Lord.
The first Night Lord, you're right. And then it opened up a ton of other ones to me.
Yeah, because then you can choose which one you go for, right?
Yes, you can. And I fought British Dragon. Has really messed up teeth. And I've now played... You would understand the moment you saw it. I also played every single character.
Oh, it's not literally called British Dragon.
No.
Oh,
He's
okay.
making a joke because its teeth are fucked
His teeth
up.
are fucking messed up like crazy. But aside from that, I've played all of the characters that are available to me because you unlock 2 other ones by one of them from beating the first boss. I don't know yet what the second one's going to be like. I'm assuming after the next boss, which brings up the character count. I'm not going to count them from my head because I need to memorize them more. But I played most of the characters, and they all play pretty substantially different.
Yeah.
There's 2 Sekiro characters because I thought I knew what you were talking about when you said that there was a Sekiro character and he was kind of bland. Do you know what
Not
aspect?
bland, hella style, not a lot of damage is what I heard. Is that he's not
and then
he's
he like
not super efficient, but he does have a lot of
he does like a lot of parries to build up some kind of meter to transform into this beast or something.
Yeah, that's the strange thing because so far, well, I guess Wilder, because he's the one who has the Sekiro grappling hook. He seems to be the less efficient one, whereas the Executor has like high skill ceiling. I was seeing some online play of the people doing some really good stuff with them, tied to the parry system. And then,
I think you're drawing from the Gamescast, the KF Gamescast thing that about talking about that specific character, and that was the first time I had heard people being down on that character because every other form of media I've seen about the Executor was like really high.
Oh, okay.
And it was like super cool.
and
that was honestly the one that I was like, if I did hop into it, that was one that I was gonna like give a try. That one or Wilder.
Yeah. I mean, Wilder's. I see the vision with that character. I'm more of a fan of the Raider. That ended up truly being one of my favorites, and possibly the Recluse, which is very Tavin. It's the magic character.
Yeah.
I'm surprised how much I like that character because
That's the one that I pictured Tavin being drawn to. That one
So
or
did I.
the one with the bow and arrow.
they all play differently, like in terms of how their attacks function. But of course, their abilities, their ultimate arts, and their skills—I can't remember what they're called—are just very fun to use. Like the recluse, as you're doing magic damage to an enemy, all of a sudden, and sometimes it'll be when your ally does some kind of damage to an enemy. It'll like this circle will appear around the enemy, and you could draw in a certain kind of magic affinity.
Yeah.
If the attack is like fire, it'll be fire.
Mhm.
It could be holy. It could be just regular magic.
Yeah,
attack.
it's like whatever status effect they are hit with.
Yeah, and you get 3 of them, and once you get all 3, you actively do it or you automatically let out a special, like it's called a magic cocktail. That is usually a combination of the kinds of elements that you gathered from your enemy.
Yeah,
and it also gives you ways to get your FP up, so you at least have you go somewhere.
I'm into that.
But I'll talk about it more later.
Cheat out.
Cheat out. Oh, that's what you were saying.
I'm gonna say he tried to give you.
I tried
hand
every
signals.
subtle.
Yeah.
I texted him. I tried like every subtle way that I can tell
Cheat
him
out.
to do
Cheat
it.
out.
I was like, cheat out.
But I'll talk more at length about it next week. I think I'll come with a review because I want to play a lot more of it. If people have seen the newsreels, 300,000 players, I believe, was the highest number.
A lot
I
of
saw.
players.
A lot of players.
A lot of players.
I see the lifeblood of the game.
Sold 2 mil in the first day.
Yes, even though it's been mixed reviews on Steam, and I know I don't know what the Metacritic/Open Critics are at the moment.
80?
80? Okay,
80, yeah.
higher than I thought it would. I thought it was like
Either 79 or 80.
The last I saw was 78.
I thought it was getting into the 70 percentile, which I disagree with that, but I still understand why it's getting to that level. And I want to be playing this game as much as I can while that player base is high.
80.
Well, 80 right now.
80, yeah.
Okay, wow. I think a lot of like the things that they're losing points on is because it's a multiplayer game and they're missing easy multiplayer.
Yes,
accessibility and just simple like multiplayer things that you should be doing. They've already admitted, hey, yeah, we just missed duos. Like we just didn't think about duos.
Yep.
Which is crazy. And then cross-play,
No
cross-progression,
crossplay,
all of that stuff. Like all of the things that you need to make a multiplayer game in 2025, they just don't really have.
No, they don't.
And I think they're getting a pass because they're FromSoft and because the game is Elden Ring and the game is still good.
Yeah.
But in terms of being a multiplayer game, it seems like from the outside exactly what I would expect from Software is they're falling short on what they need to hit.
Yeah.
This is why all you FromSoft elites need to learn it's okay to quote unquote like meet us in the middle and just give us small quality of life things that improve the life quality of the game, like a fucking pause button that works.
Loser, where I do things that need me to pause the game. Where. Shut up with it. All of these things make sense. These are reasonable criticisms. You're a whiny baby when you bring that up, you little bitch.
It all falls under the same thing. It's all the same.
Yeah, multiplayer these aspects should be in a multiplayer game. They've done them since like when we played Smash Brothers and we would have to be on the phone, like on the Wii. That was the last time I remember having an issue playing a multiplayer game and not being able to like in some way converse with the person who's on the other side.
Has a working pause button.
Yeah, but it's also a game made for fucking dumb children.
Well, we were on the Wii and it was a different era.
That's what I'm saying. It's like if you're that like lacking in your implementations of multiplayer,
which
they
FromSoft is,
should be fixed.
There's no game chat.
Yeah.
Like that's a problem.
Those are the hangups that are like the most understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, because apparently there's like an in-game like trading thing where like because all the not like trading but like you can give your allies things that might help their build.
Yeah,
but there's no way to communicate that build with each other unless y'all are in like some kind of Discord call or something like that.
Yeah, and some of them are more obvious. Like for example, one guy came over and like threw down an emblem at my feet and it increased range attack, and I was playing the ranged class at that time, so I was like, well, obviously he's doing me some favor. But yeah, you have to jump through hoops like dropping it and then pinging it, and the pingings. I actually found out there's a pinging shortcut. But even so, not the most opportune way to try and tell you, what to pick up.
Yeah, it's not as easy as like, hey, I got this thing that's good for your
Yeah.
kit. It might be good for your kit. Do you want it? And then friend would be like, oh yeah, I'll try it out.
And since this is attracting FromSoft players who then go, well, I played a bunch of FromSoft games. I'm going to run off and do my own thing.
Mm.
And,
No,
overall, people have been,
I'm gonna do my own thing.
they do that. And it ends with them either leaving or everybody being too underleveled because we aren't working together. So, most players are good. My experience has been, but
Yeah.
I don't want to trust
I mean,
that system.
if there's a night where you guys just hit me and I'm free, I'll jump in and play. I need to just go ahead and pull the trigger, buy and download it, but I have not done that, so that needs to happen. But yeah, so I'm open to it. I don't think I'm gonna like this game.
You might not know.
I just don't, everything that has been said about it, just in terms of structure, how the night system works, how just the different mechanics feed into each other. To me, this, I'm not gonna say reeks of, but it gives me pause, because it sounds like everything that I dislike in a FromSoft game is going to show its face here more so than usual.
I can believe that. I can also believe that the characters will play in such a way where you don't have the exact same hangups gameplay-wise that you did with Elden Ring.
Because they're a little more focused, a little more here's a build already.
Mainly the Recluse and the Executor, and honestly the ranged character, the Hawkeye, Iron Eye, because he uses a bow and arrow, and it's a whole entire different bow and arrow mechanic from the base Elden Ring game and all other Souls games.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think I'm fine skipping it, because there's kind of like you brought up earlier. I want to finish Clear Obscure. I want to dive into Doom: The Dark Ages, and then the Switch 2 is right around the corner.
Right around the corner. Mario Kart 9.
Mario Kart World.
That's what it's called, yes.
And then month after that, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Great. Anyway,
Very well.
let's dive into our first minigame, Tavin.
Phil, I got a hit 10 for us this week. And
Yes,
if
sir.
this is your first time watching the show, what a hit 10 is I have pulled a top 10 list from the internet, or crafted one myself. This time it is from the internet, in which I will have these two gentlemen guess what is on this top 10 list. They'll take turns guessing. They'll each have 5 guesses apiece, and they will earn points if they guess something that is on the list. The points are inversed with their positioning on the list. So number 10 is worth 1 point. Number 1 is worth 10 points. Everything in between flipped as so. What I have this week for us, gentlemen, is a Games Radar plus best stories in video games. Now, this was pulled from a top 25 best stories in games you can play right now.
From who?
All right.
From Games Radar Plus.
Games Radar Plus, okay.
Now, they say that, but there was some entries just in the full 25 list that only date back to there was some ports to PS3, Xbox 360. So I guess that, for whatever reason, that generation is still considered a platform in which you can play right now.
Right.
Which I don't agree with, but it is what it is.
You don't often see people that are still playing 360 or PS3.
Yeah, not that it's a hardware set that most people don't have anymore, I would
From
say.
over a decade ago.
Yeah, well over. Almost 2. And so, gentlemen, best stories in games that you can play right now, only the top 10. Phil, I'm going to start with you this week.
What was that, Connor?
One more time?
One more time? Come again?
Say again?
This time in my ears?
I said fucking loser.
There you go.
Make it come true.
Don't make it come true.
I might as well go ahead and just reach for The Last of Us.
The Last of Us is on the list. However, it's only at number 6.
Wow.
Granting Phil here 5 points.
All right.
Are there repeats on this list?
Honestly?
Is the question.
I would give it top 5, but I'm not mad at number 6. We'll see if I become more mad later.
Let's go Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is not on the list. It was on the full 25, though.
Okay.
Back to you, Phil.
Let me ask a question. This might be kind of cheating, but is it just a single game, or is it a trilogy
Shut
of some
up.
sort, or
The list listed individual games.
okay?
Questions and questions. So and forth.
Give me Give me Mass Effect 2.
Mass Effect 2 is not on
Oof.
the list. It was on the full 25.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one, though, right?
That's the one that's upheld as the one.
Yeah.
Let's go with Witcher 3.
The Witcher 3, Connor, is on the list at, come on, thumbprint, please, at number 4, granting you
Okay.
7 whole points, Connor. You have taken the lead. Congratulations.
All right. Witcher.
Phil, your third pick.
This might be a little out of left field, but I'm gonna reach for Final Fantasy 16.
Final Fantasy 16 is not on the list. I do not recall it being on the top 25
16?
either.
Fucking fantastic. Love it.
Connor, number 3.
God of War Ragnarok.
God of War Ragnarok is not
on
on
the
the
list.
list.
Okay.
Neither was it on the full 25.
Indeed.
Then let me reach for God of War 2018.
God of War 2018 is on the list at number 8.
Mm.
That
That's
is
not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
3 points.
Yep.
That is putting you back in the lead, though.
Oh, really? Oh,
By
yeah.
one.
By one.
By
yeah.
one. By one.
You know, again, you're having to shoot for one of them, but neither one might be on the list. The question is, do I just bypass that? And you know what? Let's say Last of Us Part 2.
Last of Us Part 2 is not on the
I
list.
was gonna
Really?
say, I feel like they would hold up the first one.
It depends on who you're talking about, who made the list. Sure, it could be, but easily could be the other.
I think by and large, the internet holds up the.
That's true.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Hmm.
Internet is a bunch of uncultured swine
Well, they're right.
who don't know anything
in
about
this case.
thematic genre.
I don't like you saying that because you like Last of Us season 2.
Season 2,
more
man.
than-
Yeah,
more than
what the
season
fuck do
one,
you
so-
know?
Yeah, because you guys, what is even so great about 1 anyway? The first
Season 1 was incredible.
Yeah,
Incredible.
The same,
Season-
Connor. The same thing
Harsh
that you would
word.
say about the first game's story
Season
versus
2
the second game's story.
Season 2, not nearly as good. A marked step down in overall quality. Still liked it. Well, I think I would give it like a 7 out of 10 when y'all did that
I'm a
review.
little higher
You gave it
than
like an 8.
Yeah, I'm
like a
sitting
soft
on it.
8, though.
Soft 8. A soft 8.
Probably like a soft 7.
Because when it's good, oh boy,
Yeah.
fuck, it was good.
Episode 6, good shit.
First 2 episodes also. Yeah.
For my 5th and final guess, I might as well just reach Final Fantasy 7.
Final Fantasy VII, Phil, for your your 5th and final guess, is not on the list.
Oof.
And I don't believe it was on the 25 either,
That's
if
wild.
my memory serves me correctly.
That's wild.
All right. Time to get generic again. Kind of already been in the realm of generic games that are traditionally held up for having some of the best narratives. And so when these things happen, you have to think. And sometimes thinking takes time. Sometimes thinking doesn't lead to an immediate result. But that's why they say thinking and not just spur of the moment spouting out what you think is going to be on this list. You have to think about it. And the more you think about it,
All this blabbering he's doing, he's not thinking about a
Yeah.
game.
I know, I'm too
I was going to say, he's just focused on what he's going to
Yeah,
say
say
next.
next.
Yes. So on forth and so
The point of stream of consciousness is that you have something else playing in the background rather than just filibustering and trying to figure out what it is that you're saying.
And I'm confused. Tell me what the definition of filibustering is and what's the
It's-
concept of
it's
stream.
me-
Wait, hold up! And what the stream of consciousness is.
It's me, Phil, with a buster sword.
You need to
Philly busting.
you need to talk more than that. Kingdom Hearts is on there.
Yeah,
No,
sure,
Hearts
yeah,
too.
go ahead, yeah, lock that one
Go,
in.
go, 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 go.
See, I'm
Go, go.
losing by 1 point, which is why I just need to be on the list.
You just need to be on the list.
And then we'll go into tiebreaker.
Me
Yeah.
famously on board for Kingdom Hearts purely because of the story and not because of the game itself.
Okay, I'm gonna say something.
I'll say there's there's still major franchises known for their storytelling
For the record, that
I
was
know,
that
sarcasm.
have not been guessed yet.
And that's what I'm trying to remember.
The Kingdom Hearts story overall is an absolute fever dream, but the games play amazing.
Games?
Games.
I'm not scratching my leg.
Jerking off.
All right, you know
Sure
what?
could.
I'm gonna have to guess a Metal Gear Solid game.
Yeah, which one?
The question is, which one?
Which one?
Metal Gear Solid
Yeah,
3. Let's
That's where
say
I was
that.
at. I was if I was the guess one, it was going to be either 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's 2 or 3. I'm gonna go with 3.
Metal Gear Solid 3 is not on the list.
It's 2 on the list.
It is not 2.
Is it 1?
It's big 1.
People overrate that
Wow.
story way more. I guess it's like a generational first game, blah, blah, blah.
Generational
Who
first
gives a shit?
game.
What
Groundbreaking for the
okay,
time.
is it 10?
It is 10.
Okay.
Metal Gear Solid 1 is number 10.
Deserve it. Okay. Still, the other ones are higher, but
Even if you got that, we would have just tied.
we would have.
We would, yeah, you would have. Yeah.
We've gone to sudden death.
And so, gentlemen, Phil, congratulations. You won by 1 point. In possibly one of the lowest scoring ones of these we've ever done.
Real golf scores here.
real bad. Number 10, we just said Metal Gear Solid 1. Number 9, Immortality.
Oh.
2023 game, I want to say.
I thought it was 22 or 1.
It might have been 2. It might have been 22. Which was an indie game.
FMV with
Who was the creator? What did he make before? I forget.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's
So yeah, it was an FMV
Art Ho game.
Where you click through. It focused around an actor who she was like in a bunch of
Can you
different
tell me
movies
the
and stuff,
year?
and you would click through different scenes, and you would click on something in the scene, and that
22.
would reference
22.
you 22. That
Yep.
would reference you back to another scene and so forth. It was sort of like a puzzly game and so forth. I played it for about an hour. It was interesting. Some of the logic of like, I'm gonna click on this item on the screen, and then it points me to this thing. It's like, how does that item connect to that scene?
Let me ask you a question, and I don't think it should be on the list. Is Detroit Become Human on this list?
It is not. It is not. No. Number 8, God of War 2018. Phil got that one. Number 7, can't believe it wasn't said. Telltale's The Walking Dead.
I mean, that's good.
That's an easy one. Always
good
brought
one.
up in these conversations.
That's a slam dunk.
Number 6, The Last of Us. Phil got that one. Number 5, What Remains of Edith
Finch.
Finch. I need to play that. I
I
have no
also
idea
do.
what that game is. Zero idea what that game is.
Mystery game.
I need to play it. Number 4. Did Connor get this one? You did, right?
Yeah.
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 The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that one, right? Number 3, Baldur's Gate 3.
Ah,
No,
fuck. I should
wow.
have been. That was stupid
You know?
of me.
Number 2, BioShock.
Dude, I almost said that, but I was like,
You let me get in your head. You let me get in your head.
Yeah.
You know, you can't
Would
let
you
me get in your head.
kindly?
Would you kindly, eh?
Would you kindly?
What a lame story. Number 1, Silent Hill 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's not... the story of that game's fine. Like, it's fine. You know, it's got a good twist, but it's not like anything...
Pyramid Head.
It's not anything crazy.
Pyramid
like,
Head, Pyramid
you know,
Head, Pyramid Head.
from a storytelling perspective.
Pyramid Head famously, he talks, but he only says his name like a Pokemon.
Pyramid Head.
Yeah, sure. Pyramid Head's cool. It's crazy how like
What's up, Jonas Frog?
he's got more of a presence in the remake, right? I'm asking you. Yes.
Yeah.
It's crazy how iconic he is, Phil, because he's not in it a lot.
Does he use I might be just making shit up, but does he use like a scissor blade? But it's not like only one half of it or something like that? Cleaver?
Yeah, it's a giant cleaver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a long cleaver, right?
Yeah, it's like he's got a big handle and then there's a big blade attached.
yeah.
It's
It's like half of a scissors, right?
kind of.
But like not the circle.
I was gonna compare it sort of like the Buster Sword. Buster Sword might be too big.
Yeah. For whatever reason, I picture him holding Connor, you're familiar with the anime Kill la Kill?
Yes, and that's what I was gonna say.
I
It was
picture
like,
him
that's-
carrying like a giant version of like that scissor blade.
Definitely would not be as clean, but no, it is a cleaver.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, moving on to my game.
And then
It's just called the Great Knife.
And then Pyramid Head actually puts on that that uniform.
Oh, it's straight up.
Yes.
Yeah, it's straight up just a big knife.
Big knife.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's like a big rustic kitchen knife.
Oh, Jonas, you're here for hype, huh? Oh. We haven't done that in a while.
Long time.
But the want to do that again is there. We just haven't really come up with the time. Bless you, by the way.
Thank you.
Our game club kind of solves
Yeah.
that, but we're not good about streaming.
Oh
in
shit,
general.
that's
Yeah.
Pie Live? What's up, Pie Live?
Oh fuck, Pie Life.
Blast from the past.
Look at you.
It's awesome to see
Shout
you man,
out.
in the chat.
Shout out. Are you
Um,
subscribed to the YouTube Pie Life?
Subscribe to the youtube.com/@TwoPennyGames.
We never stopped. We
Say, we have been going since
since the
2021.
all the way back then.
Well, you guys have been going since 2020. We did hype in 2021.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the want to go back to do that is there. But as Tavin said, we do have a show where we play a game in the background of our lives every month, and we rank them together. It's called the Two Penny Game Club. Yeah, we rank them on a list to see which is the best game of all time.
A definitive list.
Yes.
Well,
This month, for the month of May, we played Metal Gear Solid 4: Guns of the Patriots. See how that goes right after we finish recording this.
we had a time with it.
We did have, I mean, some of us better than others.
Yes, you'll see what they.
Someone might have said just a few days ago before they beat the game. Someone might have said, "This is my second favorite so far."
Who that could be?
Those words may have come out of somebody's mouth.
I wonder who that could be.
Who could it be? We will find out. For now, though, we go back to the games. I think
Yeah, Connor, what do you have for us this week, bud?
a new game, but not really a new game because everybody knows it. Called Hangman, video game Hangman, where. For those of you that live under rocks, the entire basis of the game, there is a gallows that a person, a stick figure, may or may
Gallows.
not. What? That's what it is.
No, you're not wrong.
May or may not be fully written hanging from these gallows, but that is entirely dependent on these two working together, I will say. And they have to find what word is being chosen for this game of Hangman, as you can see right here, as you guys can see right here. And for each letter that you succeed, you get placed in a list here. But for every single one you miss that is not a part of the name of whatever video game term, because I should specify, this could be anything related to video games. It could be a person in game development. It could be a weapon, a character from games, a video game itself, a game studio.
It's a big first word. It's written to look bigger, but there's less spaces in the second word.
Yes, that was my mistake. I was like, well, now I know how to space it out properly.
Mm-hmm.
But, like I said, it's pretty simple. There's a word you guys got to guess.
Well, we're not doing that ridiculous thing where like you add fingers and toes and a face to the guy.
It is you get the head, the body, the legs,
two arms, two legs, yeah.
And a smiley face. No, not that one.
Not the face.
No, not face.
Not the face. All right.
Got to give myself a chance here.
What are we doing? We guess the letters, right? We guess letters.
Yes, letters. Yeah. So, Tavin, you go first.
How much Wheel of Fortune have you watched, Tavin? There's a solid 5 letters that you need to go for.
Well, right. Well, I know the most used letter in the English alphabet is E.
E, huh?
I'm going to go E.
E. Come on, Tavin.
Always start with the E.
Fucking loser.
No
Not
fucking
this time.
E's in
No
this.
E. So just write an E up there.
Yeah. So we can keep track of what we've done.
All right.
You've written E and you've gotten a head. You're not getting the good kind.
I
head.
love getting head.
I said not the good kind.
Love getting
You
head.
prefer giving head.
I prefer that, but I'll go either way.
You can see it, right, Phil? Or is there something?
I can see most of it. Give me R.
Play more to the camera. Play more to the camera.
R. Yeah, play more to the camera.
Camera's always more important.
Yeah.
See? Look at that little head right there.
Give me R.
That's wrong, too.
That's crazy.
Wild.
That's crazy.
No E, no R.
All right.
No emergency response.
Nope.
Is that what
Emergency
ER stands
room.
for?
Yeah.
Emergency room.
Emergency room. Okay. Always the
Camera,
camera.
yes,
Connor.
camera.
the
Always
camera.
play the camera. See? You can see it right there. You guys are missing so far. Not even a hint.
I mean, I don't fully know the full 5 that you're talking about here, but so like, I'm thinking.
Well, I mean, I assume we're competing.
He said we're working together.
Oh, are we?
How
yes.
would we compete
Yeah.
on this?
I don't know. Whoever guesses it first.
I guess, yeah.
You're competing against me.
Next, I would
got-
pick S.
Really?
That'd be my next.
I guess that makes sense. A lot of S words have
It's
multiple S's.
RSTLNE.
You just came up with that
All
out of nowhere.
consonants. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I was gonna go more vowels. Oh, well, because Wheel of Fortune, you got to buy.
Buy a
vowels.
vowel.
Right. But for the purposes of this game, wouldn't it make more sense to prioritize vowels?
If you'd like.
Make it to where my screen is always awake because it keeps being. I got to make sure I'm doing the right positions. If I mess one letter up,
Yeah, I manually put mine.
I'm between 4 letters.
it's a lot of letters, but not really. In the
Are
context.
they the other 4 vowels?
No. Because one of them was the one you gave me. I'm gonna lean to you, Phil, and I'm gonna say S. I'm gonna say S.
S, Connor.
Gotta be an S.
No way.
Odyssey to the West. The Last of Us.
There we go.
Here we
Sekiro.
filled in-
Jesus Christ,
Here
that
we
gives
filled
me
in one S.
one
One
S,
S.
all the way at the end.
Hey, it's not a leg. It's not an arm. Yeah, it's not either of those.
Guess I'll go. Gotta fill in some of these vowels, so
I don't.
I'll go O.
Oh, huh?
O.
I was between O or A, and then maybe like U, but U feels kind of maybe not so much. You know, he's working. Writing something down.
No, the thing's not
Shitty
inky
marker.
enough. Not shitty necessarily. Just has lacking
marker.
ink.
Owner must be pretty shitty too.
Fuck you.
I drew 2 more heads.
Two O's. We got 2 O's. A lot of it's in the second word.
Yeah. You.
That first one, nothing.
This is 2 words, right, Connor?
Yes.
And you're confident you're spelling this correct.
I am 100%. That's
got
why
it, he's got it in his lap. He's got it in
I
his
do.
lap.
Not leaving anything up to chance. Though I did take, I had to take a grammar test for my journalism degree, and if you fail it 5 times, you have to like choose a different degree. I think it was something
shit.
severious. I did it the first time, 97 or some shit like that. So pretty good at spelling. You say so myself.
Is grammar spelling? I don't know if
No.
grammar is spelling.
Grammar's not spelling.
Grammar's not spelling.
It was like an English language thing. It was everything.
I'm a little too much of a stickler for spelling.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about it.
Well, if everyone
That's
wasn't a
what I mean.
fucking idiot,
What's this conversation?
I correct him a lot.
My grammar is superb, though.
Yeah.
I have no idea what this is.
You-
Like,
you
I,
wish-
Know the idea, huh?
I got nothing.
Tavin, do you wish more characters were flushed out instead of fleshed out?
That's not a grammar thing.
It can only. Oh, that's not showing up for the camera.
Connor, give me a. I don't like it. Give me an A. I don't like it.
Hey.
Well, Tavin,
I don't like it.
you might not like it, but it's one of them.
It's one of them.
There.
If it's the first one, we are fucked. Are you just stupid? Like, what's going on here? There we go.
I don't know. Maybe because you're using your right hand and it's used to my left hand. I don't know.
Maybe I need to be more light with it. You got an A.
Give me.
You got an A.
I'm gonna reach N, as in no way.
Very good, Phil.
Not good.
Not good.
No,
Not good. Not good at all. He's writing in the section that we don't want him to write in. The fuck is this second word? Like
I have no-
Ouroboros or something? Like
I don't know. No, it's definitely not horrible.
I've been trying to
Give me
find
the fucking marker.
I have another one after this I can get. But yeah, and so forth. That is
Look
one
at
of
you.
them.
Can't write on a whiteboard. You can't
It's
boil
the
water.
marker. What do you mean I can't boil water? Oh,
Yeah.
that was enough. You know what the problem was there, okay?
Your
The
dumbass
con-
didn't put it on the right heater.
Yes,
What
that's
the fuck?
see.
Sitting there looking at a pot. He's sitting there looking at a pot of water, not getting hot, and he goes, "I don't know what's going on." Oh, we already did R. Fuck.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Already did R.
Damn. Okay.
For the
Oh.
record, on the stick figure, show it to the camera. That's not a leg. He's an amputee with a giant cock.
Giant
Yes.
cock, biggest cock.
For now. I'm going to
Thanks to the
rectify
left.
that soon. Oh, it's so hard, guys. So
His
It's
cock?
just
No.
stressful. It's just very stressful.
you're going to kill somebody if you don't get it right. You're not up on
I'm
here
gonna
on
go.
the
I'm gonna
gallows.
go. I'm gonna go L.
Oh, Tavin.
Are we taking it?
You are not.
Nope.
Oh, we're
First word. First letter. First letter.
that.
L right there, buddy.
Last of us.
You got it. You got it.
Maybe no. Please tap it. It'd be last.
You're right.
Bum, 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 bum. Hey, you're getting it, guys.
Does LA Noir have a DLC? I'm also really stuck on game names. I know you said that it could be anything in games, but yeah, I can only think of video game names.
How do you know?
Because it's up there on the top right.
Oh yeah, you did that.
Give me. Ugh, I hate this.
What do you mean?
I hate this.
He hates it.
You hate it.
I'm gonna say. It's gonna be like another vowel, right?
I mean, vowels are vowels, you know.
I'm gonna say you.
You is bold. Bold.
And sometimes boldness pays off.
Hey.
Yep, there's that first one. Pays off twice. As a matter of fact.
LAU, huh?
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. I've just got no idea.
No clue. That's
like
the beauty of this game.
Lawrence something?
Of Arabia.
I mean, the R is not in there.
So there's no R.
Yeah.
No R, but there could be
LAU.
L.
AU.
It does
there
it
was.
doesn't make sense like aesthetically in my brain, but I kind of want to go for an M here.
I mean, I'm not gonna hold it against you. Unless they leg.
And then,
I'll be like,
then
"Fuck
it's,
you,
then it's
Tavin."
my fault, you know? I'm going to go M.
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 It is not going to hold against you.
Hey!
We're drawing another leg because I'm going to do an arm. Oh shit! Now it's just erasing it.
Connor, that was an okay bit.
You gotta put a little more
Maybe
into
like
it.
rotate it or
Put a little more into it.
His arm is
is it
deformed.
because it's drying out? Like, is it a drying out thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is just like, but no, because even then it doesn't do it sometimes. It's definitely drying out.
I'm telling you, you're being too light.
No, now I'm like pressing down.
How hard do you write?
Not that hard.
You would have to be writing really hard. Which is like,
I mean,
oh,
I've had this thing for like almost a year now.
nah. But that M, you know,
Didn't help.
did not help.
It's the biggest
Hurt you.
arm.
Yeah, I know.
So fucking big.
Kind of hard to see the M too. but
Laugh
it's
and grow,
Grow
fat.
okay.
I'm gonna say H.
Good one. Good one.
Hmm.
I like it. Really only going to help us in that first word if it's going to help us. Drawing in the... Drawing.
It's wait, laughing.
No, there's no more.
like some guy named Laufey
Lauf.
Ouroboros.
Leisure Suit Larry. The first thing I
Not
thought.
laughing because there's no N.
What hangs out with a bunch of O's and U's? You know?
Now, so you know how I said I would write down the words to make sure I didn't lose track of it? I did.
Yeah, really?
Oh, yeah.
How do you?
You fucked up somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no fucking there is an N in it.
There is an N, you know?
Oh, so it is laughing.
Yeah, well, you say
Okay,
that.
I've got it now. I know what it is.
Phil says he has it.
I do have it.
Yeah.
Says something
I know
I
laughing.
you do.
absolutely have it.
I know you do.
Oh,
You say it.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. All right,
Laughing
well,
octopus.
I'll line it in here. Yeah, it's laughing octopus. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like Connor's a fucking moron.
Fucking moron.
So I will take that one. Now,
Shout out Laughing Octopus from Metal Gear Solid 4.
From our
I know
review.
everybody is really
Patriots.
thinking about Laughing Octopus lately.
I was going to do it like next week because I feel like that would be harder to get.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? Why am I going to extend MGS4 out more than I should?
Someone didn't do any of his pre-work last night and decided to just be playing Elden Ring instead.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I feel like we had a pretty good conversation on Elden Ring Night Rain.
Speaking of, by the way, I have one in my car. If I can go get that.
You want to do another one?
Here, let me.
At least maybe another one, unless you
But
just want to do
I
one.
think we call that there. That went a long time.
Easy to.
Yeah.
And I will erase this. And you guys succeeded. Huzzah! Huzzah!
Yep. I would have gotten it sooner had the N been correct.
You know, N's are a mysterious letter.
Are they?
They are. In fact, in Aramaic, it is the oldest letter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Laughing octopus.
Mm-hmm. I could have chosen some harder ones, by the way. Just so you know.
Just so you know. All right. Well, let's go to
Here
our
I sit. I
final
was
minigame.
dead air. Dead air.
Final minigame here. I've got for us another hit 10. And that hit 10. Where the fuck did it go? I had the list.
You had it.
There it is. What happened is I left where I was on IMDb to look at the Big C. We were talking about the Big C.
Big C.
Go. I was telling you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
And did you ever notice, by the way, the Big C answer?
What they call it.
I'll be honest, guys. That conversation immediately got ejected from my brain as soon as it was over.
Hey, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
It's totally fun.
That
didn't sound fun.
have yet another hit 10 for us. And it is a hit 10 that, once again, we've gotten from the internet. Hit 10, of course, is where we take a top 10 list from either the internet or one of us, and we assign point values to each entry on the list. Number 1 on the list being worth 10 points. Number 10 on the list, 1 point. These gentlemen will have 5 opportunities each to try to score points by guessing items on the list. They will go back and forth until they've used all their tries or used up all the spots on the list. And it's going to be probably both. Unless y'all just don't get any, like how when we had Tavin's hit 10, me and Connor were just missing over and over.
With your category, it's like Tavin's. There's so many that could be there.
True. Probably not as much you might think of, but my category, I'm reaching for IMDb's top 20 video games with the best graphics in 2025.
All right.
These we're only reaching for the top 10, so we're not including the bottom 10.
IMDb is a good metric.
And we're looking for, these are games as that have been released up to 2025, of course. You know? So it could be out of 2025. Could be fucking 2006 for all I care. I don't know. Gentlemen, are we ready?
I'm ready to go.
All right, Tavin, hit
ready.
us with the first one.
Horizon Forbidden West.
Horizon Forbidden West is number 6 on the list,
Very well.
earning you 5 big ones.
5 smackaroonies.
Connor?
Last of Us Part 2.
The Last of Us Part 2, remastered, is number 2 on the list.
Damn.
Two. Baby.
Interesting. Where do we go from there?
Right back to Tavin Bothel. That Horizon Forbidden West and The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, real high fidelity games that just look stupid good.
Oh.
A lot of the same names keep popping up. Almost as if they're focused on that and not everybody else should be focused on Concord. Give me... God, I wish this list was updated. I wish we were, like, 3 weeks later. 3 weeks into the future.
Yeah.
No?
I wonder what you'd be saying.
Give
I
me...
believe he's reaching for one Package Delivery Simulator Part 2.
You think?
Or possibly even Delta Snake Eater.
No, not that one.
That's September, right?
Yeah. August.
August? Okay.
Yeah.
07. 08.
I'm going to go
Get on with it.
The Witcher 3.
Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. Not on the list.
That's tough. That's real tough.
Connor, we're back to you for
a
your
real good
second
looking game.
guess.
I'm basically just rehashing that first list I did. Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's a good one.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is number 5.
Should have thought about that one.
It's going to get you
5.
6 points.
I fucked up. Should have thought about that one.
Baby back ribs.
I thought about it when he in our pre-show before we started the show. I thought about it, and then today blanked.
Current score, 5-15.
I'm eking out a living here. Hope I can.
See if you can knock down that number 1. That
Resident Evil. Fucking which one? 2.
but unfortunately, there's no Resident Evil game on the top 5.
That's
on this top
great.
10.
What are we doing? The remake games look like fucking sex on a plate.
However,
What are we
Resident Evil
talking
4
about?
was number 16.
There's going to be better looking ones, I guess. Now it's my turn.
I was between 2 and 4. Just
Back
remember
to you,
2, they
Connor.
focused on that burger so goddamn much.
Burger.
Very good.
Wasn't even a good looking burger.
Before he fucking
It
runs
wasn't.
down that lady.
I think it was a good looking, bad looking burger.
It was a greasy burger, which means
You
it's
know?
good.
Yeah.
It looked like a shitty burger. But
I bet
it was
it
a
tasted
great
great.
looking shitty burger.
But it tasted great.
It tasted like it's gonna give you cancer, but it's like the best kind of
What
cancer.
The
doesn't?
best kind of cancer.
What doesn't these?
You know.
God of War Ragnarok.
God of War Ragnarok,
I don't
not in the top 10. However, it is number 18.
Mm-hmm.
See, I thought about that, but like those games are good looking, but not like crazy. No, they're not
I
crazy.
believe we're on your fourth guess here.
I already got one locked in. Tavin, you faltering here, buddy?
Big time. I'm gonna lean into it.
Score remains 5-15.
I'm gonna lean into it. It uses the same engine as the game that got me points. I'm gonna go Death Stranding.
Death Stranding, not on the list.
That's crazy.
Fuck
That game
you,
looks
bitch.
awesome. That game looks so good.
How many
Connor,
points you
you're
got, Tavin? 5?
Fucking
5 to 15.
Only thing, if I get this,
Yeah.
you lose.
I lose.
You lose. That's
You're
how
right.
it is.
You're right, Connor. You're very right.
Hellblade 2.
Play 2. Wait, is it Senua's
Senua's-
Sacrifice?
Senua's
Hellblade 2?
Saga is 2.
Saga. Not on the list.
Could be.
Not even in the top 20.
It's
The fact he had to ask like between the two, so I'm curious. Well, I guess he was just saying it out loud.
Senua's Saga.
No, you got to shoot for number 1, Tavin.
Gotta get it.
What is number 1?
Number.
See, I'm curious
One.
if it's a game that has like great art direction, but actually
yeah.
doesn't look that good. So like now I'm looking at like Elden Rings and like
Yeah. That's why I've been staying away from the more stylistic
far.
ones.
I know it's so hard, right?
The only ones that have been picked off the list have been Horizon Forbidden West,
Listen, Star Wars
Red
Battlefront
Dead
2 looks fantastic.
Redemption
Shut up.
2,
Don't say that.
But it does though.
Yeah, it does.
The Last of Us Part 2.
Last of Us Part 2.
We still have number 1, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9.
Say it, Tavin. You know what you need to say.
between
Say it. Heavy Rain. Say it.
I did think about Detroit Become Human. I'm gonna. Interesting. I don't think it's on the list. I think they're trying to be diverse here. Okay, I got a guess answer, but I'm gonna shoot for. I'm gonna say Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate 3 is not.
Tough.
I guess I'll finish it. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is not on the list. Not even in the top 20.
Another thing is a lot of pretty landscapes.
Final Fantasy 16 is number 20.
All right, that's a little.
yeah.
All right,
It's great. It's good looking.
Oh,
Death
number
Stranding-
20 you said. Oh, okay, that's
20.
fine.
I didn't tell you, but Death Stranding was number 17.
It's a good looking game.
Right. Well,
Is The Last of Us Part 1 on there? No?
no part 1.
Uncharted 4.
Uncharted 4 is number 10.
Damn.
Horizon
Horizon Zero Dawn?
Horizon Zero Dawn's not on the list.
We're not doing sequels or we're not doing multiple entries?
Is a
for-
Plague Tale
No.
one of
Ooh,
those?
No
that's
Plague
good.
Tale.
Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Dishonored.
No.
No.
That game does not look good.
That game does not look good.
Stylistic.
It's stylistic, but it don't look good.
This list is asking for the best graphics.
Dead Space remake?
Dead Space Remake is 8.
I'm interested to know what 1 is.
Let's see. Number 20, as I said, Final Fantasy 16. Or 19, Assassin's Creed Unity.
That's funny.
I don't know about that one,
Yeah,
but okay.
that's a big question mark there. 18, God of War Ragnarok. 17, Death Stranding. 16, Resident Evil 4. 15, Rise of the Tomb Raider. 14, Batman Arkham Knight. 13, Spider-Man 2.
Arkham Knight's a great one.
Spider-Man 2. 12, Detroit Become Human. 11, Black Myth Wukong.
Fair enough.
Okay,
10.
sure.
Uncharted 4. 9, Demon's Souls.
Oh, okay.
8, Dead Space. 7, Metro Exodus.
No, absolutely not.
That game looks great, dude.
No.
How many areas did you go to?
Not that many, but like I could tell from the beginning area, like the character models don't look that fantastic.
They're good
A
looking.
lot of the textures and models look like they're from the generation prior to that game coming out. The lighting in that game is great. The lighting's fantastic, but the rest of it looks like any of these other Russian-Ukrainian games that you could have.
Guy's such a racist.
Nationalist.
Kind of a nationalist, but you know.
6, Horizon Forbidden West. 5, Red Dead Redemption 2. 4, Cyberpunk 2077.
I almost said that over Witcher, but I wasn't sure.
Number 3, the Callisto Protocol.
Hey, it's good looking. It's high fidelity.
I get like sort of, not to that degree. It's a lot of dark caves and
Number
stuff,
2,
but I guess those rocks do look good.
The Last of Us Part 2. Number 1, Alan Wake 2.
I don't know about that.
You understand?
I mean, like
it,
could
though.
be in the list, but number 1 over some of the other ones we've named, I don't know about that.
Alan.
I put Death Stranding over Alan Wake 2.
Clearly, they were going for a type of game. Hyper realistic.
Ones with lots of shadows in them.
Yeah.
I don't
like,
think Dead Space Remake deserves to be in the top 10, but I was running out of games.
All right. Well, that's my minigame. Congratulations, Connor. A little bit more of a blowout than the first hit 10.
Yes.
But I won one. We won one. Connor won one. Evenly spread. Share the wealth, as they.
Not really evenly spread, since you got one more technically, half of one.
Yeah,
and he didn't even get a full one either.
1.5.
Yeah, he only gets half point. If we kept track of it every
First
single
place,
week,
second place, third place.
Yeah, for this week, in the grand scheme of things, who knows? Maybe I'm on top. Maybe I am.
It's probably either me or Tavin.
Yeah, probably you, Phil.
I've heard lots of noises. You're never on top.
I don't even think you heard a lot of noises.
I'm not a single one.
That was pretty good.
Hey.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys for joining me on this lovely episode of the Piggy Bank, our casual gaming podcast with my casual gaming buds. Well, boys, let's say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.